Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Axe High School Game of the Week. I'm Kyle Johnson, and joining me as he has for the last 12 weeks, Terry Johnson. We're up in Osceola, Arkansas. We're on top of the press box right now, where the Osceola Seminoles are preparing to go up against the 11-1 Nettleton Raiders. Some good keys to the game, Terry. Going to be an important defensive game tonight.
Hey, defensively tonight, the Raiders have to come out and stop Johnathan Adams. You may recognize that name. He is the #1 rusher in the state of Arkansas history.
Yeah.
As of 2 weeks ago. #1 touchdown, rushing touchdown person in the state of Arkansas history as of 2 weeks ago. Number 20 on your screen tonight. Watch the boy. He's good. Division I talent right there.
Johnathan Adams.
Osceola is the Seminoles. They're coached by Clinton Gore. Last year, AA state runner-ups. Here come the Seminoles.
And the year before that.
Yeah, AAA state champions.
So this team definitely does have a history of being a championship team.
Oh, no question about it. They've established a winning program over here. AAA state champions 2 years ago when Chico Fletcher, now the starting point guard for Arkansas State University, was leading their troops as quarterback. 5'7" point guard spark plug to their offense. 51. Quarterback tackle is Adrian Coleman, number 50, 5'8", 176. Their Ernest Fowler starts at split end. He's number 5. Quarterback is Thompson. He's number 9. The fullback is Young, number 55. Halfback is Mosley, 23, and halfback Johnathan Adams, number 20. He'll be back deep to catch the kickoff here from
Justin Baggs.
Justin Baggs, yeah.
You think Justin's going to kick it to him?
More than likely, he'll try and get it over here to number 25, Don Littleton.
Is he out there?
Yeah, he's on the 20-yard line to the near side here.
Okay.
Don Littleton, not listed as a starter tonight, but he's been out of practice all week. Number 25, Littleton, a Division I signee already with the Arkansas State University Indians.
And we're proud to have him.
You're going to see an impressive football team in the Osceola Seminoles tonight. Let's hope we see an impressive performance by our Nettleton Raiders, as we know full well what they are capable of. Nettleton will start on defense. Low. Oh, they tried a little onside kick type play, but didn't get over the up back. 55. That's their fullback, Sammy Young, 5'10", 215. The boy's big. Nettleton defense starting at end. John Carville, 75. Jack Gray, 70. Nose guard, David Thompson, 66. Aaron Pratt at the other end. He's number 55. Linebackers, Adam Stone, 81. Luke Maddox, 15. Josh Morgan, 22. Cornerbacks, Nick Hendricks, 42. And John Neldon, number 20. And free safety, Blake Tennyson, number 21. Jared Johnson, number 10. Handoff goes to Adams. That was no surprise. He gets off tackle. He's got Johnathan Adams. He's got Jared Johnson. Runs right by Nick Hendricks. Nice block there at first play. A 45-yard touchdown run by Johnathan Adams. That's going to set the tone for the night.
Well, talking last week to the coaches from DeQueen, one of them was telling me that the key to controlling Johnathan Adams is not letting him get to the outside. And obviously, the Raiders haven't figured that one out just yet. And I'll say just yet because we're only 10 seconds into the ball game.
11:50 to go. It's 6-0. Osceola. Wow. He burst off the end and was in before you could say, what was that? Wow. Nick Hendricks got blocked by number 5, the split end, Ernest Fowler, threw a good block on Nick Hendricks. Jared Johnson just couldn't keep up with him.
Number 9, Sagona Thompson set the kick point after. Looks good from here.
Good. Thompson also plays quarterback. And that makes the score 7-0 here already. Wow. I've heard of Johnathan Adams all the last 3 years. Never seen him play personally, but that was pretty impressive. A 45-yard touchdown run to start the game is quite an accomplishment. First play. Nettleton can't get disheartened. They've got to come back and come strong here. High kick. Looks like John Neldon's going to take this at his own 18-yard line.
Nice
got
block.
some running room. Pushes it out to the 31, where Nettleton will have it 1st and 10 on their own 31.
Nick Hendricks gave a heck of a block to help him get a couple more yards in there.
John Neldon on the return.
So we see the Raider offense onto the field for the first time. You know the skill positions: quarterback Jared Johnson, number 10, Luke Maddox, fullback 15, and tailback Josh Morgan, 22. Tight ends John Nettleton, number 20, right tackle Aaron Pratt, 55, right guard John White, 78, center Richard White, 63, left guard Curtis Brownlee, 65, left tackle John Carville, 75, flankers Wayne Jones, 44, split end Blake Tennyson, number 21. There's some movement on the line. Let's see who they call this one on. Osceola jumped, but it'll depend on if a Nettleton player moved to make them move. And it is going to dead ball foul, offsides against Osceola. Hey, it's a good way to get 5 yards free on this Osceola team. It puts us 5 yards closer to tying the game up. 5 seconds into our possession. 11:45 to go in the first quarter. Nettleton on top, or excuse me, Osceola on top 7-0 on an early touchdown run by Johnathan Adams, the number 1 running back in Arkansas history. Johnson hands off to Luke Maddox, who pushes his way up to the 40 before he's brought down, or his forward progress is stopped. Give him 4.
A whole host of Seminoles in on that tackle. Terry, I'm going to leave it with you. I forgot something downstairs.
Okay. It'll be 2nd down and 1 after a 4-yard gain. Ball up to the 40-yard line. The nose is on the 40. Has to get just past the 30 or the 41 for a first down. Jared Johnson under center. Looks like Nettleton's going to play a ball control game tonight. If they can control the ball, keep the clock on their side, maybe they can slow down these Seminoles. Jared Johnson around to the outside. He's got a running room. Number 5 to beat, and he gets him down at the 4-yard line, but not after a big scamper for Jared Johnson. 54 yards, 56 yards on the run by Jared Johnson. It'll be 1st and goal, Nettleton Raiders inside the 10-yard line. Johnathan Adams and Osceola probably wasn't ready for a big run like that from Jared Johnson. Whew. Nice run there by Johnson as you saw him scamper all the way down. They're going to mark it on the 3, 1st and goal from the 3. $57 yards on the carry for Johnson. Handoff goes to Josh Morgan, who's hit immediately in the backfield and lost about 3. It'll bring up 2nd and goal now from the, well, it's from the 5.
Down for a 2-yard loss by number 78.
10:21 to go in the first quarter. Osceola on top 7-0, but Nettleton inside the 10. It's 2nd and goal from the 6. He lost 3 yards on that carry. Osceola's fans getting into it. We are on the Osceola sidelines. Some movement across the line. Handoff goes to Luke Maddox. Up the middle. Not much there. The big defensive line. Actually, no, it was a quarterback keeper. My bad. He gets 2 out of it. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 4. Under 10 minutes to go in the first quarter now. Nettleton needs to put some 7 points on the board here to keep up with Osceola in the scoring race tonight. Offenses are key to both of these teams, but defense might be what wins this ball game tonight. Johnson on the pitch to Maddox, around to the outside, touchdown, Nettleton Raiders. A 5-yard run, or 4-yard run for Luke Maddox brings this score even. Well, not even yet, but after the point after attempt, we'll see if it's even. With 9:21 to go in the first quarter, Nettleton has drove down and put points on the board for themselves. So the shootout, oh, and the point after is blocked. Baggs' point after was blocked. He didn't get it up high enough, so Osceola is still on top by a score of 7-6. Leading rusher in the state of Arkansas history. Can you blame him? The leading touchdown scorer in the state of Arkansas history. You can't blame the guy. He's amazing. Here we go. See the Nettleton crowd across the way. Look at that. I think the entire school district of Nettleton has someone represented here tonight. There's the band. Man, about equal. Both sidelines are packed And the up back takes it, number 10. He gets some running room, and he's brought down at the 45 again. Osceola will have it 1st and 10 at their own 45. Number 10 for Osceola. That is, I don't know who that is. I don't have my full roster here. I just have your starters. Nettleton defense, they played one play, so they ought to be rested. They're back in there. Well, a lot of the guys play both ways. Iron Man football. Did I mention that both of these schools will be moving up next year into the AAA East Conference? They will be conference rivals next year, so these teams will play from here on out. Hand off to 55 up the middle, nothing going. Young, the man, the ball carrier, he got about 2 out of that. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8 from the Osceola 47. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-6 Osceola is Justin Baggs' point after attempt blocked. Osceola band getting into it. 2nd and 8. Going to see a pass play. Thompson back, fires across the middle. Oh man. He had a man, number 3.
Nice coverage by Nick Hendricks.
Irvin somebody.
Gill.
Gill? Yeah, Hill. Irvin Hill. The intended receiver. But couldn't quite hang on to it. Hit him in the hands. Nick Thompson did a good job of defending. Welcome back, Kyle.
Why, thank you. Supported the Osceola band boosters while I was down there. Thompson getting behind center. Got a full house in the backfield.
Delayed. Johnathan Adams.
Handoff
Cuts to the outside. Here he goes. John Nettleton. No.
Oh, he's out of bounds.
Oh, he ran him out of bounds, though, but it's a 1st down.
Nice play. Good stop. John Nettleton.
From the 47 down to the 30 or 29.
Ball being spotted at the Raiders' 28-yard line, 1st and 10, Seminoles.
30-yard run for Johnathan Adams. He's got 75 yards on 2 carries. 1st down and 10, Osceola. Handoff goes to Don Littleton, who was tripped up. Nice tackle there by Luke Maddox to get a hand on him before he galloped for any more. Nice move there by Littleton, the ASU signee, after he gets 6 on the carry. 5, gets 5 on the carry.
Comes Curtis Bromley and is that John White? Yes, it is. John White and Curtis Bromley into the game. They came hustling in.
2nd down and 5 for the Seminoles. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Handoff goes to Adams across to the left side. Cuts in. Stood up and down by several Raiders.
John Nettleton did a good job there at the line, getting a hold of him, slowed him down a little bit, not before Bromley and Hendricks got a hand on him.
Yeah, Hendricks, Luke Maddox in on it as well. A lot of Raiders in on that tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Hey, they held Adams to a 3-yard gain. Not many defenses can say that much for Johnathan Adams. Well, I'd always said I wanted to see Johnathan Adams play this year. I've seen
just not in this way.
I've seen enough of him already tonight. He's got 78 yards on 3 carries. Handoff goes to Adams again. Gets through. Maddox had a hand on him. Touchdown. Johnathan Adams, 19 yards. Who was that? I wasn't sure about that call.
Sorry about that. Was there a flag on the play? I didn't see the flag. Sorry about that. Missed it. Well, it was 7:13 left to go. Osceola Seminoles go on top 13-6. This will be a nice extra point to block right here, especially after the block back there by Baggs extra point. Oh, Nick Hendricks almost got a hand on it. Good try. But that one was good.
So with 7:13 to go here in the first quarter, Osceola's up 14-6 and run the ball. Crazy. The offenses are a key. Nice kickoff. Luke Maddox takes the ball.
Oh, man.
He was DDT'd at his own 20-yard line. That was a wrestling move. Number 1. I think he was number 1.
Looks like 28 right here.
Number 1 right here had him and just grabbed his helmet and like DDT'd him into the ground. It was a great move. So the Raiders take back over with 7:09 to go in the first quarter. They're trailing 14-6.
Let's see, where'd they start from their first possession? It's right about in this same area. Well, it was up about the 31.
Yeah, they started at they're on 31 on their possession, I believe.
Well, this one.
1st and 10, Jared Johnson and Nettleton Raiders. Osceola lines up on the outside, expecting the option. Pitch goes to Maddox on the fake option. Oh, he's hit. Wow. He gets second effort, got him a yard on that.
Yeah, I did.
Or right at it. We'll see where they mark it, but
yeah, that was a nice second effort there as he was pushing through and just took a nice dive.
Gave him a half a yard. It'll be 2nd down and still 10. No official gain on that play. Oh man, that was a nice play, but Osceola read it beautifully. They don't let it. They're keeping Nettleton to the whenever they get outside, they're keeping their defenders wide. If you watch how they line up, watch their defensive ends and how they line up, and their linebackers cheat and move across. Well, not cheat as in the cheating sense, but say cheating in their lining positions.
Oh, pass play.
Fumbled. His arm was going forward. That's an incomplete pass. Oh.
3rd and 10.
Some dude came untouched. That was impressive. Would have been a nice play if Johnson could have got the ball off. His receiver was open. Being at 3rd down and 10. Raiders have to get out to the 31. Although from here that looks like more than 10 yards if the chains have stretched out. Anyway, 6 minutes 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nettleton, tries an off-tackle move, nothing going. There's a flag on the field, maybe some late hits or something. I don't know. They're walking in. Johnson lost a yard on that. Something against Nettleton. What was it?
A clip.
Was it a clip? How do you have a clip on a running play in the backfield? That's a clip. It's declined, 4th down. Confusing. So Nettleton has to punt. Luke Maddox will bring his kicking foot on.
And a heck of a kicking foot.
Maddox done well this year as the punter.
And they've got 3 guys back here. Not wanting to rush it, evidently. Let him punt it away. Plenty of time.
Off the side of his foot, out of bounds. Not a very good kick. Went out of bounds at the... Where are they marking this ball? At the 30-yard line is where they say it went out of bounds. Osceola only 30 yards away from putting more points on the board.
So a 10-yard punt for Maddox.
Net of 10 yards. Things aren't going well for the Raiders. They got to keep their heads up though. They got to keep their heads up. Can we turn the crowd mic down a little bit? It's a little echoey up here because of it. Because it's right beside us. Oh, Thompson airs it out. He's got a... Intended for number 5. Fowler.
Wide open Fowler.
Incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Seminoles.
Osceola right away sending a message that it's not afraid to throw the ball. Hey, they're saying, hey, Johnathan Adams is good. He ain't all of our offense though. We can get you other ways. Second down and 10. Adams on the delay, gets to the outside, and tripped up by John Nettleton at the 21-yard line, or the 19-yard line rather. First down though. For a gain of 11 for Adams. He's over 100 yards already.
Well, you know, in the paper I was reading that he only needed something like 85 to break 2,000 for the year. So with 100, that'll give him those 2,000 on the year now.
20-yard line, 1st and 10, Seminoles.
5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Osceola over to the near hash. Quarterback Thompson hands off to Adams. Breaks to the outside. Still on his feet, and touchdown.
Nice effort by Jared Johnson to get to him, try to keep him out of there.
They strike fierce and furiously.
So
the third touchdown of the game for Johnathan Adams in less than 7 minutes. His second from 19. I may have to make 2 sheets of...
Oh, is that Johnathan Adams down there on the sidelines coming off hurting? He's probably just got a cramp.
Got a cramp, looks like.
Yeah, they're just working a cramp out.
Checking him out.
I don't know. That's the same leg Jared hit him on.
They're checking him out. He did a flip thing. Nice kick. Look at that leg. Looks like.
Yeah.
Real sore down there. Goes to John Nettleton, the up back at the 25. Again, Nettleton gets out to the 35.
We recruited Mike at the very last name. Said, Mike, come on up. Mike Payton is his name. Mike's doing a fantastic job down there.
Johnson, almost had the ball taken away from him on the handoff. Not much he could do there. Lost a yard. Ooh. This Osceola defense is getting some penetration like you would not believe tonight. Jared Johnson has had hardly any time to do anything with the ball, much less run an offense. He has one 57-yarder to show, and the Nettleton Raiders have a 40-yard Luke Maddox touchdown. They won't get shut out tonight. Their crowd is pretty quiet over there.
But, man, that's a mess load of crowd. Did you mention that?
I mentioned that I think that someone representing someone from the entire school district is here. Luke Maddox on the carry. He's maybe a loss of a half a yard.
Repeat what you just said.
I said it looks like someone from the entire school district is represented here by the crowd on the side over there. That's probably they've probably got 300 people over there.
And what's odd is when we pulled up, there were more people in the Nettleton sidelines or in the Nettleton stands than there were in the Osceola stands.
Well, they've got farther to drive. They left earlier.
Yeah,
Osceola
but that's changed
now. Got here. Yeah, now both sides are just packed out. SRO, standing room only here. Johnson on the fake, rolls to his to his right.
Nice.
Cuts it up. He can still throw if he wants to, and he doesn't have a chance. He lost about 6. 5. Lost 5 on the net. And now Raiders will punt again. 21-6 is the score. Raiders have not been outscored like this all year long.
Well,
in fact, haven't been outscored like this in the last 3. They have not faced a team as explosive as Osceola. Don Littleton back for the kick.
Yeah. Adams update. He's putting his shoe back on.
Good kick this time.
Nice
Look at that.
Kick.
Did he touch that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he touched it. So,
good job.
Hendricks, way to go, Nick
Good
Hendricks
job.
and Josh Morgan down there on the covers. No,
yeah. That's nice. He's got somebody down there to carry his helmet and everything.
1st and 10. Handoff goes to the fullback Young. Big Young. It's about 5. Bring up, 5. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 4 on play, reach that 2nd down 6.
2.5 minutes left to go in a long first quarter. 21-6 Osceola. The Seminoles are running wild tonight. Handoff goes to Littleton. He scampers for a first down. Gets about 8.
Crowd's cheering because Adams is back into the ball game.
Off comes number 6.
He's the pride and joy in Osceola.
They're proud of their top Arkansas running back ever. I think I would be too if I were an Osceola fan. Here he goes. He gets the ball. He's got a cut.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice tackle
Was
there.
that 55?
Aaron Pratt. You know what? He didn't get anything out of that. No yards on the carry by Adams. Wonder how many times anybody's ever had to say that. Oh, he got 1. I'm sorry. after the remark of the ball. Chain gang kind of slow. Well, it is 21-6 Osceola, but a quarter isn't a whole game. Nettleton has 3 quarters to come back.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Busted play in the backfield.
Booyah.
There were Raiders playing in the backfield. I think they lined up under center right there.
That was 81 on that tackle for the Raiders.
Johnathan Adams again. Oh, and he's limping again.
Adam Stone. Good job, Mr. Stone. Way to be back there and way to read that play.
Lost of 3 for Adams.
Yeah, I'm not for sure if Adams is 100%.
I don't think he is. Timeout's going to be taken here by Osceola on the evening already.
They are fixing to ice that ankle up.
3rd down and 12. Key play fumble. Raiders have the ball. There's flags on the play. What are they going to say? What is the flag?
Watch the man in the white. Dead ball foul.
Dead ball, illegal motion against Osceola, declined.
First down,
Raiders as they take over on their own on the Osceola 35-yard line. Big break.
That's what we needed. Kickstart some offense here.
Nettleton needs to get back in this game quick. Minute 3, they take back over. Minute 3 of the first quarter. They're down 21-6.
Please back away from the sidelines and get on the track. If you're a fan, if you're not part of one of the teams, get on the track.
If you're a media, you can be on the track. I like the PA guy here at Osceola just got on to everybody. Up the middle, Luke Maddox puts his head down and runs for 6.
Good job.
6 yards. Runs for 6 points, but didn't quite get there. He got 6 yards, maybe 7.
You know, it doesn't matter. Maddox could have 10 guys on him and keep his leg moving and get him a couple of yards out of everything. He's superior running back, does a fantastic job.
He's got 7 yards. That's 14 on the night. He gets above that 20-yard mark. It's an important stat because he breaks Tim Peel's single-season rushing record at Nettleton. The great Tim Peel starred on the Raiders for 2-3 years there, earlier in the 90s. Luke Maddox here in the latter 90s, only a junior.
Peel played with Shatley.
There he goes. Luke Maddox going for a first down, but he only got about 2. It'll bring up 3rd and
2.
Probably 1.
Maddox on the carry up the middle.
3rd and 1.
Number 78, Tremaine Falls. Also on the play, number 58, Steven Fowler. Brings up 3rd down and 1 for the Raiders.
They've got to get to the 25-yard line. I think they just took a timeout. Nope, that's the end of the first quarter. So
we've got it all. We've got sanctioned by the AAA
of Arkansas.
That's right.
3rd down and 1. A key play here for the Raiders. Handoff goes to Maddox up the middle. He's got 3 and a first down. Nice play as they busted off the line. Maybe a Raider hurt there. Nope. Richard White scampers up. He's all right. 3, maybe 4. Yeah, 4 on the carry for Maddox. And a first down, even more importantly. Hey, that gives him 20 yards unofficially. That's what I say breaks the record for of Tim Peel, or ties the record, rather. Brings up 1st down and 10. Nettleton's moving their offense now. Like to get a touchdown here, and maybe even a 2-point conversion to bring them back within 7 of this Osceola team. Johnathan Adams still down on the sidelines. He's getting that leg looked at, that ankle looked at. Handoff goes to Luke Maddox. Raiders aren't afraid to use their big bruising fullback.
Now he owns the record.
That's right, unofficially. Luke Maddox has 25 yards tonight, 5 yards more than he needed. Bring up 2nd down and 5. Luke Maddox, the 5'11", 180 junior, has had 13 games, and he's rushed for now, let's see, unofficially, 1,456 yards on this season. Handoff goes to Maddox again, running up behind his big tackle, John White. Big guard, John White. Gets close to another first down. Not quite there. Well, no, they may measure it. The referee's going to take a look at it, and they're going to measure it. They're going to take their official timeout here.
What do you think?
I think he's a little bit short, judging by that spot. But I haven't got a good angle on it here. We're not up high enough. Not like we're at ASU. And
he's got it.
Takes a look. First down. Okay, I was wrong.
Terry, that's the first time you're going 0-1.
That's the first time I've been wrong in a long time. That feels good to say. First time I've been wrong in a long
Well,
time.
I can think your girlfriend might disagree
Oh,
on that
come
one.
on now. First down and 10. Raiders from the 12-yard line of Osceola. They're knocking on the door. Want to put some more points up there. They've got 6. They'd like to equal that score at least here. No crummy field goals for us Raiders. We need to get in the end zone. Maddox hit immediately. I think the Seminoles were ready. I think they realized Luke Maddox has carried the ball on every play on this drive.
Well, that's good. Now you go to the option with Josh Morgan. Jared Johnson to Josh Morgan.
He lost a yard on that. Actually, if I were the Raiders play caller, I might give the ball to Luke Maddox again because that would be exactly what they would not expect you to do after it was stopped.
Good point.
See? It all depends on the line that they throw out there. Let's see how they line up here. Nettleton to the far side, Tennyson to this side, Jones to this side.
Oh, they're ready.
They may run the ball here, or may throw the ball here. Option to Luke Maddox. Hitting the backfield, stayed up on his feet.
Good job.
Tried to tackle him high, or tried to tackle him low, but didn't grab the legs. Luke Maddox got about 6 and down inside the 10-yard line.
That was number 5, Ernest Fowler, on that first initiative hit and missed the tackle there.
Give him 7 on the carry.
John Middleton on the stop for the Seminoles.
It'll be 3rd down and 3. Important for the Raiders that they at least get a first down here, get it in the end zone because the ball is on the 4-yard line. Excuse me, on the 6-yard line. I spotted that wrong. Ooh. Tense times here for the Raiders offense. They can get a first down without getting in the end zone. They'd have to get down to the 3-yard line
May
to
see
do
a
that.
pass play here.
We saw some movement on the line there. Maybe I didn't see a flag, but I saw some movement. No flags thrown.
This brings up a 4th and 2.
4th and a long one here.
Interesting call. What do you think? Go for it?
Oh yeah, you've got to go for it. You're down by 15.
Well, plus you put the ball in Luke Maddox's hand. He's bruising like all get out. And
Did Maddox have that carry there? Was he on the carry?
yes, he was.
4th and 1. You've already had an extra point blocked, and that was from this distance. That was from shorter than this distance. You've got to go for it here. Get some more points on the board. Get back in this game.
Well, we got 2 wideouts, Tennyson and Jones to the left.
If you don't get it, the worst that happens is Osceola takes over the ball. Johnson on the keeper.
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Booyah!
Jared Johnson with a 4-yard touchdown run.
Hey,
With 8:35 left to go here
that was a big break we needed. Now
in
what
the
do you
first half.
go for 2 or kick the extra point?
You go for 2 here. You need to catch up.
And that's exactly what they're doing. Justin Baggs standing on the sideline.
Cheerleaders chime in with block that kick. I hope they realize, hey, they're not blocking, they're not kicking it. They can't block it.
We're worried about these fans walking across the field over here.
Here we go. Maddox, option to Morgan.
Oh.
Stuff.
Big stop. 25. It's the second tail. Don Littleton. Well, that makes your score 21-12 with the Seminoles on top. Whew. We're just thankful to be here.
8:35 to go in the first half. Nettleton kicks off. Justin Baggs just kicking to the up back, not wanting to let the special teams of Osceola take over. Johnathan Adams still on the sideline. Don Littleton back in his place. Gee, that stinks that you. Oh, little nubber takes a bounce. Oh, the back of Osceola just stopped at the block and didn't even touch the ball. Woo.
Well, that's all right. You know, if you do kick it back there, I think you risk a farther run out than to the 34. And that could spell even more trouble.
That's what the Raiders have been going. That right there, what happened there was what the Raiders have been going for all night. And just got lucky enough that time to get it to happen like they wanted to. It's 21-12. We've got mirror scores, 2-1 to 1-2 on the board. Osceola is leading your Nettleton Raiders. Ooh. Ball's on the 34-yard line.
Johnathan Adams with his shoe off still.
Johnathan Adams getting ice down. He's hurting. Seminoles don't need him to be too hurt. Number 23 on the carry, close to a first down. That's Mosley. He's got 9.
Number 70, Jack Gray in on that tackle for the Raiders.
He's close to a first down.
Well, the marker guy's giving it to him. Or maybe he just
No.
hadn't changed it yet.
He hadn't changed it yet. They've got to mark the spot. I think they're going to bring it over. I think he's going to be just... I think he's got it. I think he's got it.
Well, you're 0 for 1 on the evening.
Yeah, I'm 0 for 1. You don't have to remind me.
And look at... You're 0 for 2, Terry.
I'm 0 for 2.
Man, I like it, though, when you're like that.
Well, that don't look like 10 yards, does it, from chain to chain?
Pulaski Academy game. Pulaski Academy 0, Nashville 14.
PA guy just gave the score of the Pulaski Academy Nashville game, which the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of that game. Sure you heard that score.
The Osceola crowd applauds at the score of Nashville 14, Pulaski Academy nothing. I think the Osceola team wants to play Nashville. Nashville whipped Osceola in the finals of the AA State Championship last year.
Smell revenge, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They think they've got a superior ball club. They've got to get past our Nettleton Raiders, who are hanging in this ballgame. They're only down by 9 with 8.5 minutes left to go in the first half. The game actually moving pretty quickly.
After that first half.
The first quarter actually just had a lot of scoring. Nice run here by Mosley. He stays on his feet. Brought down by John Neldon and Blake Tennyson, but not after another, 10-yard gain.
Excuse me.
I get the feeling that if the PA announcer didn't give the little inflections that he does into his calls, that the Osceola crowd wouldn't cheer as much as they do.
Huh.
They've got chairback seats on their sidelines.
Yes,
down
they
there.
do. Those
Nice
are for
little luxury boxes, looks like.
Those are for season ticket holders.
Carry there by Mosley. Maybe they're taking a page out of the Nettleton Raiders playbook and how Luke Maddox carried the ball every time. He got 4 yards on that carry there. Be 2nd down and 7 from the Nettleton 43 actually. Fakes the first man, hands off to Mosley, who stood up by Johnson, but pushes his way into Nettleton, down to the Nettleton 34 and a 1st down.
Well, you know, I think we're seeing a key factor that coach, I think, might have worked with some of his players over the weekend. That's Coach Dover. Over the week, he talked about tackling and how the fact that the Raiders are going to have to tackle these guys and they're going to have and get them. And I think we're seeing a little bit of that. Some missed tackles here are really hurting them, adding on some extra yardage.
Johnathan Adams still sitting on the sidelines. Well, if you don't like to see anybody get hurt, but Nettleton has to stop him somehow. 6-yard gain there by Mosley.
Let's see, Tennyson and Brownlee were in on that tackle.
Josh Morgan on the stop for the Raiders.
Rain was forecast for tonight. If it starts to pour, I don't know what we're going to do.
We're in a heck of a trouble.
Up the press box. Nice breeze blowing across here. It's probably in the mid-50s. People in varying degrees of clothing, from coats to short sleeves.
Oh,
Jared
nice
Johnson
stop,
in the
Jared
background
Johnson.
on a blitz.
Booyah. Who was in
Safety blitz. Number 23, Mosley, stopped and loss of 2.
that? Aaron Pratt along with Johnson on that stop.
Brings up 3rd down and 6. Osceola faced with a long 3rd down here. 31-yard line is where the ball is spotted. Nettleton's 31, that is. 6:15 to go in the first half. Osceola on top, 21-12. Handoff goes to Mosley, who hurdles the pack, but doesn't get his 1st down out of it. Curtis Brownlee landed on top of him. That's a big man to land on you.
Oh, man. Brings up 4th down. First time we've seen this for the Seminoles.
Brownlee stands 6'1", 248. 3-yard carry by Mosley. And you're going to see they're going to go for it here. They have to. 4th and 4.
All right. Come on, defense. Let's step up right here.
Hand up to Mosley.
No.
Quarterback fake to the outside.
No.
There might have been a block, or an illegal block at the back. Oh, somehow the Raider. No, they ran out of bounds. They say he ran out of bounds. At the 14-yard line, he ran out of bounds. It'll be 1st down and 10 after a 14-yard gain by the quarterback Thompson.
15-yard line of the Raiders. Be 1st and 10.
Nice run nonetheless. I was seeing some blocks in the back out there that weren't called. Nick Hendricks didn't just fall down there. I believe he was pushed from behind. It'll be first down and 10 for the Seminoles from the Nettleton 15-yard line. Pitch goes to Mosley, cuts to the outside, and tripped up by Luke Maddox. Nice tackle by Maddox. He gets down to the 10.
Drug a little bit there, too.
Or the 11. 3-yard gain, 4-yard gain for Mosley, who has to become the man with Johnathan Adams out and Don Littleton ailing. Littleton's in there in the backfield, though. Don't be surprised to see him with the ball. Mosley has got to play a lot this year, apparently, because Adams, usually by the third quarter, Osceola is comfortably on top of their opposition. This one goes to Littleton. Cuts it back, and into the end zone. He just runs right through Blake Tennyson. Can't do anything. 11-yard touchdown run for Don Littleton.
I'm proud that he's an Indian, but I'm disappointed he's running all over my Raiders.
With 4:45 to go in the second quarter, Don Littleton has added 6 more points to the Osceola score. The first person to get in the end zone other than Johnathan Adams. Thompson has to put his shoe on. 27-12 is the score tentatively. Thompson puts his kicking shoe on and puts his tee down. Snap, kick, good. Wow, got a good leg on this boy. 28-12. You're about to see a kickoff here. Oh, this one's coming a little shorter. It's taken by Nick Hendricks at his own 19.
Oh, my.
He had his legs were held onto, and his head was taken off. I think that he thought he might have heard wrong. Seminoles rolling off the side. Pitch goes to Maddox.
Oh, man.
Maddox lining up in the tailback position. Kind of a different look. And he gets about 5. That's his 13th carry of the game already.
Had tons of running room out there.
4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Second down and 5 for the Raiders from the 37-yard line. Now Morgan moved back into the tailback position. Probably going to see a fullback handoff here. Nope. Johnson keeps and nothing. Ooh. The option was snuffed out there. Johnson lost 4 yards. Let's hope he's not hurt. He's getting up slowly.
Coach not
3 yards.
Happy about something over there, yelling at
Johnson on the quarterback keeper. And John Scott in on the stop for the Seminoles. Brings up third down 7. Ball spotted at the Raider.
Third down and 7. We may see a pass play here if he can get enough time. Nettleton offensive line not able to withstand this rush tonight. Osceola coming with a brutal rush.
Jones and Tennyson split ends to this side.
See a blitz here.
Oh, he's looking for somebody. Throw.
Oh, what a nice play defensively by number 6 for Osceola.
Maurice Rucker.
Rucker, what a play. That Coach Dover across the way. He sees his team have to punt again. The ball was intended for John Nettleton, I believe. And the Raiders forced to punt again. They're trailing 28-12. 3:18 to go in the first half. Luke Maddox. Last kick was a good one.
Oh, they were coming for that.
That was a pretty good one, too. He was down when he caught that. It'll be first down and 10 Osceola from their own 36. The field house for these teams that they have to travel to is all the way over at the school. I saw Nettleton's team come in earlier. So if you go to the end zone on your left, the end zone Osceola is defending, and back to this near corner and go back about 300 yards, you'll find where the the locker rooms are. So these teams actually have to go a pretty long ways at halftime.
Nice little jog.
Yeah. You're saying, why am I saying that? Well, you have to go off. You have to get over there faster to get anything said to your team.
Oh, why don't...
Aired up for number 30. Incomplete. Intended for number 30, James, the tight end.
Blake Tennyson with some coverage there. Well, 3:07 left to play in the first half.
But what I was saying about how far away the locker rooms are, you have to leave earlier to get back over here, too. So you only have a certain amount of time to give instructions. And Coach Dover will probably want to tell his team a few tonight.
I can imagine.
Adams is still down on the sidelines, being iced down. Pitch to Mosley. It's about 5.
Oh, we got a flag.
Maybe a personal foul here.
Holding
against the offense. A 10-yard penalty.
David Thompson makes a stop for the Raiders. There's a flag on the play.
The officials, the finest in Arkansas. Even if they do miss calls. There's only 5 of them. 4 of them.
And they don't have somebody up here to holler at them, tell them they missed something.
It's 2nd down and 20 now.
Although, if we want, maybe we could arrange for a walkie-talkie to be handed to him.
This all goes to Nettleton's favor. They might get the ball back this quarter. 3:01. They'll get the ball to start the second half. Clock starts. Brings up 2nd down and 20. A long way to go for a first down for Osceola, but they've showed that they can make up a lot of ground in little amount of time. Pass play here. Thompson.
Right down here. Oh,
to Littleton on a little screen pattern and run out of bounds at about the original line of scrimmage, the 31-yard line.
Thompson's pass complete to number 25, Don
is that
Littleton.
Maddox in on that tackle? I see him walking back over from there. I missed the tackle.
Luke Maddox.
Yep.
12-yard gain for Littleton.
Adam Stone defending for the Raiders.
First passing attempt complete for Thompson
14.
out of 4 attempts. Bring up 3rd and 15, 3rd and 14 actually. Has to get out to the 31, the 46. Ball's on the 32. Another pass play. Thompson looking across. Intercepted by John Nettleton.
Oh,
he's got daylight across the
tons
way.
of running room. Go.
Number 23, Mosley, breaks the tackle, stays in bounds.
Good job.
All the way down to the 19-yard line. A big break for Nettleton. INT on Thompson's pass. The second turnover of the game for Osceola. The first led to 6 Nettleton points. Let's hope this one can as well.
What an incredible play.
It looked almost like he just threw it right to John Nettleton, playing the cornerback position. Just kind of waited. The ball came to him. We're looking at our monitor here.
That's Adams.
Johnathan Adams being helped on. They're probably gonna take him on to the locker room for the half.
Oh, broke free. Touchdown, Luke Maddox.
Luke Maddox
Boom.
from 18 out.
Luke Maddox for a Raider touchdown.
Man, nice. That was a great play by Mr. Maddox. He had a lot of room to run and run and run and run. That brings your score 28-18 with 2:23 left to go. Here comes the replay for you right about now. There you see Maddox just trotting right on into the end zone. Great run.
Hey, can you believe the Raiders have outscored the Seminoles here in the second quarter so far? Johnathan Adams is going towards the ambulance. Let's keep an eye. Now he's going on towards their field house.
Okay.
It's the Osceola field house right there. Walking really gingerly. I doubt we see him again tonight.
I would think you're right on that.
28-18 is the score. Nettleton's taking a timeout, I believe. I think they want to see what they want to do here. If they go for a 2-point conversion, that would bring them within 8. As it stands now, they're down by 10.
I'm not for sure what's coach going to do here. You think you don't think he's going to? Did you go for it?
Yeah, you've got to go for it. I mean, you've already had 1 point after blocked.
Hey, there's the Nettleton band. Made their big trip over here. Glad to have them in attendance with us. We won't see them at halftime. Don't even know if they're marching or not, but we won't see them at halftime.
They're going to go for 2. Ow, ow. They're going to go for 2. They put the ball on the near hash over here. They requested the ball be put there, and it was. So here's a key play for Nettleton. They send wideouts Tennyson and Jones to the far side. Nettleton lines up on the line of scrimmage on this side.
Uh-oh.
Probably going to throw back to Luke Maddox, and the 2-point conversion is complete.
That makes your score 28-20 with 2:23 left to go in the half.
Go in. Let their defense throw a big series here. Nettleton, Osceola defense, you get the feeling, is kind of listless. Taken by Fowler.
Luke Maddox on the
45. You get the feeling Osceola's defense hasn't seen an offense that can run the ball like Nettleton's can. You get the feeling Nettleton's defense has not seen the speed anywhere near to what Osceola's backfield has been throwing out on the night.
And even though Adams is hurt, you still got Mosley and you got Littleton who have been running all over the place.
They hadn't missed a beat.
No, not at all.
See Adams sitting down over in the locker room. The Osceola locker room. 2:20 to go in the first half. 28-20 is the score. Osceola on top. They're a 17-point favorite in this game. Picked to win 31-14. Nettleton's already scored more than the 14 they were supposed to score.
No.
Incomplete.
Receiver didn't have a chance to see that one. He had
the ball.
He was thrown too quick. He turned around the time the ball was in the air.
Threw a little punch at John Nettleton. John Nettleton just kind of looked at him as he was walking back over to the huddle. He was like, "What did I do? I wasn't on the coverage." It was kind of funny. And number 3's coming out. Osceola plays rough. 2:14 as they burned 6 seconds off the clock there. But pretty gutsy call for Osceola to go back to a pass play after an interception. We're going to see another one here.
Uh-oh.
Airing it out. He
He's
catches
got room.
this. He caught it down to the 6-yard line.
Man. He just got in front of Nick Hendricks, and he was gone. Wasn't much Hendricks to do on that.
48-yard pass play to Fowler.
Time to see some goal line defense now.
Momentum slow, shifting back.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one.
Seminole way.
Coach gonna not want to burn his time out here. 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Oh, big stop.
Is that Mosley? Oh, waiting for the signal. Yep, Mosley. Got about 2.
56, no. David Thompson, 66.
Minute 39 to go in the first half.
Timeout, Osceola.
Okay, second goal from the 5.
Fans are on this Osceola sideline and wanting to get everybody up. Stand up.
Handoff goes to Littleton.
Nope.
Who's tripped at the line of scrimmage and just kind of falls forward for about 2. Be third goal from the 3. The clock runs.
Don Littleton on the carry off left guard. Going to fill the play.
Tick-tock. Minute 19, 18, 17, 16.
Osceola just running that clock out.
They don't want Nettleton to get the ball back. They'd like to put it in the end zone. Oh, quarterback roll, touchdown. Untouched, totally faked out was the Nettleton defense.
Thompson in for a Seminole touchdown.
Thompson, 3-yard run. 1:01 to go here in the first half. Thompson will try and kick his own field, his own point after.
Well, Nettleton's still got one timeout left on the board.
We think.
That looks like they. Oh, we got a flag.
Probably offsides.
Looks like Osceola too.
On one, so it's on Nettleton.
No, yeah, the guy's pointing at Nettleton, so that'll be
declined, I'm sure. The point after was good. Oh no, it goes against Osceola. So they have to kick it again.
Scoot them back 5 yards.
Yeah. This makes you rethink it. They may go for two now. Or they may just re-kick it, I think.
Yeah, he's getting his kicking shoe tied back on there. Kicking toe, I guess they call those things.
Yep. Spots the ball in the 7. Add 7 and 10. That's 24 yards on the kick attempt here. Low snap, up, still good. Would have been good from 44 yards. My goodness. Kid's got a leg. 35 to 20.
As we mentioned earlier, this event has been sanctioned by the Arkansas Activities Association. If not, we don't have any need for these little nifty little passes they've given us.
We're going to be taken by Hendricks at his own 20.
Right. Oh! Oh! Number 21 for the Seminoles in on that stop.
Morgan.
Was that Morgan?
Morgan took it.
No, 21, JoJo Richardson stopped to the Seminoles.
Yeah, but I was saying Morgan had to carry.
My bad.
Hendricks had to carry, but Morgan took it.
50 seconds left to go. Nettleton with what we believe is one timeout left to go. Left in the half.
Might just see him run the ball here to try and run the clock out. Go to the half down by 15 rather than by any more. Osceola probably wants the ball back, but I'd hope Nettleton doesn't give it to him.
Oh.
And off to Maddox, gets to the outside in about 4. Bring up second down and 6.
Maddox on the carry around the right end.
There's our timeout. Last timeout by the Raiders.
Not only do they have every seat on their side in their stands.
There's again
the sidelines are packed as well.
Oh, flags on 3 or 4 hankies thrown.
Yeah, this is going to go against Nettleton. It's a dead ball foul or illegal motion against the offense. Dead ball or illegal motion against the offense. Whatever. Up second down and 11.
Whatever play that was, they were ready to get it over with.
May see a pass play here with second down and 11. Second 45 seconds to go and no timeouts. You got to get the clock stopped if you want to move the ball.
Jeff Colbreth in for the Raiders. Wayne Jones out.
Tennis into the near side, Nettleton to the far side. May not see a pass play. May just see the keep of the ball on the ground. Nope, we will see a pass or a fake.
Oh, he needs to get rid of that ball. Way downfield.
He does. Pass intended for Nettleton, but Johnson hit after he threw it.
Johnson pass thrown incomplete.
Yeah. Way to get rid of the ball.
No intentional grounding rule. And
well, there was a receiver in the area.
Yeah, what is? Do they have an intentional grounding rule?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm not as well versed on rules as you are.
I don't believe we have. What are they doing? Okay, now they're starting the clock.
Yeah.
37 seconds left to go with the ball game. In that first half. Open up the ball game. Nettleton's trailing by 15 points, 35 to 20.
Wayne Jones back in. Colbreth back off.
Seminoles enjoyed 3 touchdowns by Johnathan Adams, but they put 2 up there without him as he went out in the second quarter. Morgan on the fake. Oh, pitch to Maddox. What a catch!
Oh, he's got room too.
He's got some room.
Go,
turn it up, Luke. Turn it up, Luke.
Go. There you go.
Runs out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Smart play.
There's a flag on the play. Clip against Nettleton. This ball's coming back.
Flag on play.
Oh, man. What a negation of a great play. It'll be 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
I saw the hat laying on the field. Now I know whose hat that was. Coach Dover's hat was laying about 20 yards from him.
It'll stay 3rd down.
Move them back, what, 10 yards?
It's 15 yards from the spot of the foul. The foul happened at the 35. Or the 40, rather.
Well, we got 30 seconds left to go.
25-yard line. It's 3rd down and 15. 29 seconds left to go in the half. You got to run the same play. Work that time, just don't clip this time.
Well, nothing unusual here. Tennyson and Jones wide.
Fakes the handoff. Throw across the middle. Luke Maddox. Oh, intercepted. Maddox makes the stop.
Good job.
22 seconds left to go in the first half.
Oh, the coaches on the Nettleton sideline are not happy campers after some missed what they wanted, but they were hollering at the refs. Oh, there's a flag back here.
What's this penalty going? It's clip against Osceola. Is it before or after the? Must be after the. Probably after the interception.
That's
Clipping against Osceola. The ball goes right there, 15 yards from the spot where the ball was down.
That's probably the reason the coaches were screaming and yelling there. They wanted that clipping. But it's still Osceola's ball, 1st down on the 38-yard
line.
We'll have the ball. Penalty will be accepted.
About the 39-yard line there.
And they're going to take a timeout.
Without her, I would not be here.
Moms are pretty important. I'm a mama's boy.
Of course, if I listed them in order of importance, my nephew would have to be at the very beginning of that list.
Oh, no. 22 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Osceola, 1st and 10. Thompson going to air it out. No, he gets hit. His arm was coming from behind, and it. They did not whistle this play dead. Luke Maddox picked it up. Touchdown.
Touchdown for the ref.
Oh,
Whoa.
man.
What a play.
Uh-oh. They're going to call a fumble on that. His arm was not coming forward. It was back whenever he hit him. The referee was standing there watching it. Oh, my.
35-26 is your score with 14 seconds left to go. I say send Justin Baggs on. Make it 35-27. The Osceola crowd sidelines are not happy, but the Nettletons are going nuts.
Now they're going to try and put them within 7.
Blake Tennyson, Wayne Jones wide out, Maddox and Neldon in the back. No, Morgan in the backfield.
Fakes to Morgan.
Pass.
Rolls. Throws across the way. Intended for
Wayne Jones. That's all right. We're still down by 9. We're still in this.
Well, Nettleton will kick off here. Osceola will get the ball back. Not sure how many timeouts the Osceola has. I don't think they have any. The scoreboard doesn't really work
on the timeout.
On the timeouts left.
They are out of timeouts.
Baggs kicks this one down and deep.
Oh, man.
Middleton lets it bounce all the way back to the 11. Tries to come back. Oh, a lot of white jerseys. So he's going to reverse.
Get him.
Reversing. Tennyson. Fumble. Ball's on the ground.
Fumble.
Nettleton's got it. Luke Maddox has it.
Yes!
With 4 seconds left, Luke Maddox has recovered the ball.
Okay, big key here. Big play here.
Don Littleton might be hurt. He's down on one knee. He's just kind of, I think his pride's hurt. He goes back into the secondary. He picked the ball up at his own 11, went back around, came back, stopped, turned, came back, and then was hit by several Raiders who tackled him. Wow. 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. 4 seconds. They're going to get one play off here. One shot.
2 wideouts. Tennyson Jones again. Top of your screen.
Option. Johnson keeps. He's still on his feet. All the way down to the 6 as time runs out. But how about that for momentum going into the half? 35-26. Nettleton will take the ball first to start the second half here. And move left to right still. Or, well, now they'll be moving left to right in the white. They're trailing 35-26.
But I guarantee that's the closest any team has been to these Seminoles.
Well, yeah, probably so. Newport tested Osceola in week 2 or week 3 of this football season, but no one's really gotten that close since. Osceola rolled over to Queen last week, 60-20. Hendricks from his 21, bounced around, still on his feet.
Oh, man,
Nice play by Nick Hendricks all the way out to the 33-yard line. Brings up first down and 10 Raiders. Their offense comes on. I wonder what Coach Dover had to say at half. He probably said, guys, this is what I would say. Guys, we're not out of this game. We're down by 9. We need to execute. When we get on offense, we need to move the ball, work the option, utilize our strengths, capitalize on their weaknesses. Keep forcing those turnovers. Osceola had 5 turnovers, 4 fumbles, and an interception in the first half.
Flag on the
flag
play.
on the field. Somebody moved. Luke Maddox on the carry, got about 2. Preliminary signal will be.
Number 52, Tommy Baker, number 58.
Hang on. What are you talking about?
Second down, 10.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dead ball foul, illegal motion on the offense. Well, they waited long enough to tell us that. That's just silly. That's just plain silly. It'll be first down and 15 and they'll back the Raiders up to the 28-yard line.
Calm thyself, my son.
Well, I'm not mad. It's just that's silly that they wait that long to call the call. And it was that simple of a call.
You're right on that.
Brings up first and 15.
Raiders have to get out to the 43 for a first down as they're on the 28 now. Whew. Okay. Raider momentum going into half on a 32-yard fumble return by Luke Maddox caused a touchdown. And then on the ensuing kickoff and play, ooh, nice pitch to Morgan. He's lucky. He got back out to the 30 there. He was lucky that he didn't drop that ball. Johnson was hit as he was pitching it. It'll bring up second and 14.
Option number 22, Josh Morgan. Bo Mosley on the stop for the 7-0. Gain of 1 on the play. Brings up
Seen that Johnson to Maddox quite a bit.
Well, that was Johnson to Morgan there.
Morgan. I'm sorry, that's what I meant. Johnson to Morgan quite a bit, especially against the game against Lone Oak.
Second down and 14 here. Dennison to the near side. Jones in motion to the near side.
That was weird.
I think they expected a call, something to. I don't know what happened there.
Looks like the
miscommunication.
Line expected something different than what they got.
Johnson's hurt. His hand's hurt.
Johnson on the quarterback keeper.
He looks like he's hurt.
Last week he had some problems with that hand.
Maybe he's just upset. He lost 3. He might just be upset. That might be it. Brings up third down and 16. Osceola's defense has come out strong here. Pushing the Raiders back, forcing Johnson hit by the tackle and nothing. Man, Nettleton's line just didn't give him anything there. Johnson's slow getting up. Fourth down.
That was 51. Randy Slaughter in on that tackle for the Seminoles. Well, he just came right off that line. Slaughter's a senior, 5'10", 225 pounds.
Nettleton has to go 3 and out here early on in the third quarter, I mean. Ugh. Good high kick. Littleton's going to take it. Oh, fumble!
All right, Nettleton recovered that.
Yes, fumble.
Number 12, Zach Gartman. What a play. That's going to help our offense out right there.
The 5th fumble unofficially of the game for Osceola.
Second for Littleton, isn't it?
Don Littleton didn't practice at all last week because he had the flu. Sure, he's not feeling well. He's still down on one knee. The ball hitting between the numbers and then out. Oh, what a break for the Nettleton offense. Nettleton Raiders, look at their sidelines over there. Their crowd is standing up. They're cheering for this defensive, or this play. Look at their crowd getting them pumped up over there. Osceola trying to get pumped up on this side. 1st and 10, Nettleton. Handoff goes to Max. No, Johnson on the keeper. He's got some run to room.
Yes.
All right. Some run to room. Did I say that?
Yes,
some room
you did.
to run all the way down to the 28-yard line. A 14-yard gain.
Fowler in on the stop for the Seminoles.
13-yard gain for Johnson. He's got 60 yards on 11 carries.
First down for the Raiders.
Oh, deep into Nettleton, or deep into Osceola territory. The Raiders could pull within one, two, even one on this drive with a touchdown. They need to get it in the end zone. That's all there is to it. Jared Johnson.
There we go. There it is. Offsides on the corner over there.
Well, just because you saw Osceola move doesn't mean it's off on them. The far side jump. It's been happening all night. Watch this. Yep, all sides on the defense. Good call, Kyle.
Thank you. He's been doing it all night. You're right.
Well,
Not
see,
to say that
the defense is allowed to go across the ball as long as they don't make contact with anybody else, or if they go across the ball and the quarterback snaps it, or before the quarterback. Whenever you see a defender move, you're supposed to snap the ball, because if he's in the neutral zone, that is offside. Whenever you snap it. Hand off to Maddox.
Look at that.
Bounces around, gets 5 yards, close to a first down. Yeah, he's got a first down here by their spot.
Sandy Youngin on stop for the Seminoles.
Should remind
They're going
our
to measure
viewers,
it here, but he's got a first down here.
Should remind our viewers that Terry Johnston is 0 for 2 tonight on first downs. I'm going to use that against you all night.
Well, they moved it back a little bit. They spotted it up more, and then they moved it back.
It looked like on his run he had it.
I'd say he's got this anyway.
Yeah. Johnston's happy. Looks like they got it.
Nope, inches. I'm 0 for 3.
Man, Terry.
I need to just be quiet. Quit calling tonight.
No, that makes it fun.
I literally say that the ref on the near side over here, the line judge marked it a little farther down than the one on the far side. Well, since it's on the far side, I guess he had a better look at it. But it looked like he moved it back some from where it was originally marked. 2nd and inches, though, in either the case. 8:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. Johnson fakes, wants to pass. Where was his receiver? Neldon ran a... Oh, man. Oh, fumble. Did they say fumble? No, they're saying down.
Yeah, they're saying it's down. He was
Osceola
down.
took the ball. Johnson lost 4 yards. Johnson was looking for Neldon on a little just out play.
And the crowd's booing now. You think?
They're not really sure what happened either, though. That's the thing. The crowd, no offense to this Osceola crowd, they're a great crowd, but they don't really know anything until the PA announcer tells them what happened. They're not really, I don't know if they're not watching or they're not understanding what's going on out there. Of course, I didn't understand that either. I just saw an Osceola player come up with it. Luke Maddox on the carry.
That is a first down.
Yeah, I think he's got a first. No, this line judge over here is giving him the 20. That's not a first down.
Does that bring up 4th and inches?
It's not a first down, dude. It's going to bring up 4th down and inches. That can't be a first down.
So you say this isn't a first down?
No, it can't be a first down because it's not as far as the other one was.
Right.
See?
Well, that makes you 1 for 4 tonight.
He's farther than... That was the dumbest thing. The only thing I can guess is they did it to mark it to move it back. But 4th and 4 inches or 4th and a half a foot there.
Go for
Almost a full yard. But they marked it on the 20 and he had to get to the 21. I knew that he didn't have that first down. Because he didn't have it before. He wouldn't have it this time.
Johnson gets the signals from Coach Tennyson on the opposite sides.
Nettleton stands up. 4th and close here. If Osceola could stop him here, it'd be a big lift for the Seminole defense.
But go offense.
Johnson Morgan.
That was it.
I think he got it.
That's it.
Handoff went to, I said, no, that was Maddox. Where are they marking the ball at?
Yeah, he's got it. They're
gonna measure it anyway, but I can't see the ball
from where he's standing. And now that Morgan has moved into the frame, 1 for 4 on the night. I think he's got this one. He's got it 3 or 4 times.
First down, Nettleton.
Yeah.
What a lucky spot. Third measurement on the same series here. You don't see that very often. Well, you measure it on first and 5. You get knocked back. You measure it, and then you run it again. You measure it on 3rd and close. You measure it on 4th and close. 1st and 10, Nettleton from the 19-yard line. I've been saying the 21. That's the 19. What was I thinking? I'm an idiot. And off to Maddox up the middle. He's hit. He gets a yard or 2.
Seminole defense was showing blitz on that all the way. Of course, they've been doing that all night.
Max going to carry up the middle.
Not a yard.
On the stop for Seminole. Gain of 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd down, 9.
Seminole defense been pretty good at shutting down the option tonight. Josh Morgan, -2 yards on 2 carries. Jared Johnson, 56 yards on 12 carries. Luke Maddox, 19 carries for 76 yards. So not a real good average per carry for the Raiders. But yet they've scored 4 touchdowns. Johnson on the keeper, pitches to Morgan, gets to the outside. He's still running. He runs out of bounds at around the 13.
Man,
the ref still checked to see if he had the ball, and then turned around and marked the spot that he went out. That was kind of weird.
I thought he threw that one right into an Osceola, the Seminoles' hands. He got hit as he was throwing that.
Morgan with 5 yards on the carry. Brings up 3rd and 4. Big play here. The ball on the 13-yard line. Has to get just inside the 10 for a first. Johnson pitches to Maddox.
Flag on the play. Tons
Probably
of flags.
a hold, but Maddox scampers in and scores. Probably a hold in the backfield. Yeah, referee's like going, no, don't call a touchdown on that because there's a flag back here and it's going against Nettleton. Watch this.
There were two thrown. I wonder if they're going to be one against the Seminoles and one against Nettleton.
Illegal block. And illegal motion. You only get 1. And the illegal motion should be the one that happens because it should have been a dead ball foul. The illegal motion will be the penalty here. Talk for a second, Kyle.
So they're discussing down there. You see the referee discussing it over with the Seminoles. Going to check on, I guess they're checking on the placement of the ball here. They're going to take the, they were discussing which penalty they were going to take, and they're going to take the illegal block. And pull it back. That'll make it 3rd and 14.
It'll be a 10-yard penalty anyway.
Yeah, they took the illegal block instead of the dead ball foul that you were talking about earlier.
Okay, well, it's 3rd down and 14.
Evidently, they had an option on which one they wanted.
Okay, well, I had to. Actually, they shouldn't have. I don't know which. If it was an illegal motion happens first. That means that happens before the ball snapped, which means it's a dead ball foul, and that should precede all other fouls. Because if that one hadn't happened, hey, it's the same play. Luke Maddox pumped. Gets back close to the
original line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, yeah. Well, yeah.
No.
It'll be 4th and 12. So what would have been a 15-yard touchdown run for Luke Maddox is now a 4th down and 12 for the Raiders.
Well, looks like Coach Dover's going to go for it here.
You got to.
Yeah.
I mean, you're down by 9.
And it's a state playoffs game.
Well, not just that. It's into the second half. Need your team some kind of offensive lift.
Beginning of the second half.
Yeah, you're into the second half. Little screen pass. Maddox hit. Stays on his feet and just gets back to the 19-yard line.
Seminole defense stops the Raiders short of a first down. They will take over.
Their penetration was too much. Nettleton just didn't have enough blockers. They're blitzing. Nettleton's not used to seeing a blitz like Osceola is capable of bringing. So
Yeah.
Osceola takes over for 1st and 10. Nettleton stalls on downs. You got to think that the Seminoles are happy not to have the ball kicked to them. The last 2 times it's been kicked to them, they fumble. They look tired. The line, the Osceola defensive line comes over and sits, has a seat, and they look breathing hard. Handoff up the middle, Mosley or Littleton. That was Littleton, wasn't it?
33? 33 was on that carry.
33. I don't have a 33 here.
I think that was 33.
Yeah, it was 33. Check, see who that is.
Alrighty. Anton Combs.
Combs?
Mm-hmm. I started to say
About 5.
Jason Cochran, but that's Nettleton Raider 33. 5 is Ernest Fowler.
No, I said he got a gain of 5. That's what I said. Second down and 5. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Close to a 1st down. Yeah, here comes Johnathan Adams with his foot wrapped up tight. He's coming back out here, though. Going to have a seat on the bench, looks like. He's walking, but he's limping.
John Nettleton got drugged a little bit, got a hold of that foot.
I didn't see who carried that ball. Littleton, maybe? I'm going to give it to Littleton. He got the 1st down, regardless. It's 1st down and 10 for the Seminoles. Offense clicking here. Fakes the original man. Mosley with the handoff and carries it through for a gain of 9.
Boy, they've been running that play all night.
Well, all it is a little off tackle, or it's just a little draw play.
Right. Little stutter step there before he gets going.
Not really anything tricky about it. Where'd Adams go?
Must be in the crowd. There he is. He's in the crowd over here.
He's talking to one of his teammates. 2nd and 1, up the middle. 33 Combs. Gets about 7.
81, Adam Stone on the tackle for the Raiders.
Moved into Raider territory. This Raider defense needs to suck it up and stop them here. Get the ball back. I know it was a long, consuming drive for Nettleton to get down that far and come away with no point. Due to penalties and good play by the Osceola defense, but Nettleton Raiders have to come back here and stop this Osceola onslaught on drive here. Oh, Littleton. Littleton breaks free. Oh, what a play. Adam Stone, Blake Tennyson, nothing. No way. 48-yard run by Don Littleton. Wow.
Ranger scored 41-26. Seminoles on top. 3:42 left to play in the 3rd quarter.
That play was created
fine blocking.
By fine blocking by the Osceola receivers. They get to the outside here, and their fellow backfield mates blocked well. Makes the score 41-26. Back up by 15. Here's the point after attempt by Thompson. Nettleton needs to get a hand on it. Hardly no chance. He's automatic. Makes it 42-26.
Thompson gets set to kick off again. Yeah, we got an offsides. Number 25 was offsides. Number 26 was offsides.
Yeah, they'll back it up to the 35 and make them kick it again.
There's a flag on the plate.
I wasn't going to say anything. That'll be nice. A little bit of extra 5 yards there.
They've got Nick Hendricks back deep. He's a good returner. Wayne Jones is back with him. Luke Maddox is back. But most of the time, the ball comes to one of the up men like John Nettleton or Blake Tennyson. John Nettleton or Josh Morgan. John Nettleton has good hands. Oh, he kicked this one farther than ever. Wayne Jones is going to take it at his own 15.
Nice running
To
room.
the outside.
Block in there.
Just throws. Oh, he had a face mask in there. No refs were able to see that. He got all the way out back to the 37.
Some fine,
36.
good blocking. Doug McDaniel and Nick Hendricks helped him out a little bit, gave him a few extra yards there.
First and 10 Nettleton. 3:36 to go in the third quarter. Believe it or not, the 48-yard run by Don Littleton was the first score in this third quarter. After an explosively offensive first half, the offense, Nettleton's dominated the ball control. In fact, they had the ball all quarter until that last possession by Osceola. Was on their punt, Osceola fumbled it. Handoff went to Maddox there. And they were ready for him, Luke Maddox.
He might have got a yard.
Coach Quentin Gore of the Osceola Seminoles probably said, we got to shut down this Maddox boy. Don't let him get out there. Maddox's longest run, an 18-yarder for a touchdown. Jared Johnson broke his first carry for 57 yards, but yet to duplicate that. Now he's got a grand total of 56 yards because of all the tackles for losses that the Nettleton Raiders offensive line has given up. Second down and 9 for the Raiders from their own 37. And off to Maddox, pitch to Morgan. He hit at the line, the original line, lost a yard.
Nothing going there.
I tell you, Seminoles are just so fast. They just get to the ball so quick. They just snuff out anything that the Raiders try and do offensively. And if it weren't for one or two big runs, Nettleton wouldn't even be in this ball game.
That brings up a 3rd and 9.
Osceola has been their own worst enemy with 6 turnovers, including 5 fumbles and an interception tonight. Coach Dover away on the other side, not happy. Offensive performance.
Oh.
Johnson, skipped it to Neldon.
Well, the Raiders go 3 and out.
Johnson pass complete. John Neldon. Brings up 4th down for the Raiders.
Well, you hate to see that.
Needed a score there. But we still got a 4th quarter to play.
2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions will get us right back in this. We're down by 16. But we got to stop Osceola from scoring too. There's the punt. Goes out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Oh, that's for the 31.
I think I would have kicked it to Little. Littleton's had problems.
The 36-yard line.
Keeping that thing, I'd have kicked it right to him. He's falling right through his hands both times.
First down and 10, Osceola.
All right, defense. Get back in this ball game. We got a timeout on the field. Let's see. Looked like it went to Osceola.
You don't want to strain it any more than it is. Adams has a brother who's in the 8th grade, supposedly just like him. Thompson airs it out. Nick Hendricks picked off.
He's got tons of room.
No one between him. Okay, now they've converged over there. Wow. Okay,
flag on the play. Let's see what we got here on this.
Well, anyhow, it came after the play. It came after the interception. This will be Nettleton's ball. It'll probably be a clip against Nettleton as usual. Clipping happens on many pickoff plays. Defense just gets so excited.
And now we're going to see that replay. Here comes that replay. There's Nick Hendricks jumping right in there and getting the ball. He's running right in there, probably is where the clip occurred. Can't really see the play there, but that's it. Out of bounds.
They're at the ball on the 50-yard line.
Where'd that happen? 15 yards?
15 yards from the spot of the foul.
So it must.
First and 10, Nettleton. Okay, here's the key. Here's the key here. Nettleton needs to score now. They've got a minute 10. They work best whenever they're under pressure. They've got 50 yards to go to put it in and bring them within 7 or 8. Well, 8 or 9, I mean, I guess I should say. Anyway, Nettleton needs to score on this drive. They're getting tired, but Nick Hendricks, he's a senior. He doesn't want this to be his last game ever. Johnson keeps, fumbles, not fumbles, but
falls forward.
Rumbles through for about 2. I got to switch back to Nettleton stats. I was ready for that. Ow. The 2nd interception for Osceola, the 7th turnover tonight. Ow. 42 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Boy, you got to hate it for Johnathan Adams. You know he wants to get in this ball game. Pitch goes to Luke Maddox.
Oh, halfback pass.
No, he's keeping the ball. Keeping the ball, cutting it back inside, and he was hog-tied around the 46-yard line.
Looked like
game.
He was looking downfield for a receiver there for a minute.
I think he was, but he realized that he needed to just run the ball. Wayne Jones was covered. We saw that play last week, wasn't it? Clock's going to run out here to start the end of the 3rd quarter. And there's the end of the 3rd quarter with your score 42 for Osceola, 26 for Nettleton.
Nettleton Raiders got the ball.
Johnson close to a 1st down on, that was 3rd down and 7. Close, but not quite. It's going to be 4th and a half a yard here. They got to go for it.
42-26 is your score with 11:35 left to go in the 4th quarter.
Johnson's going to keep here, you got to think. Yep. Spins through and down to the 38. This near side line judge has not marked a spot all night. He doesn't ever go out there. He just stops right here, just kind of says, here, this is where it is. 1st and 10 for the Raiders after a yard carry for Jared Johnson.
We have an updated score of the Nashville Pulaski Academy game with 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Pulaski Academy 12.
1st down and 10 Raiders.
Crowd cheering again on that Nashville Pulaski Academy score.
Raiders jumped on offense there. A little anxious on the right side over there.
Illegal procedure again. Nettleton. See a 5-yard get up there. 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Probably if the Raiders want to win this ball game, they're going to need to get a touchdown on this drive.
Yep.
And that brings up a 1st and 15. But
Johnson, go ahead.
I was just going to say it's nothing unfamiliar for the Raiders, though.
Well, if you can remember last week, the Huntsville Eagles had the ball control. They had the ball the entire 3rd quarter.
Oh.
2nd quarter. John Nettleton on the catch.
Got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Maybe, yeah. About a 4-yard gain. The passing game has been taken away from Nettleton tonight.
Their cornerbacks and safeties have done a fine job of coverage.
That's for sure. Now, if you remember back, Huntsville held the ball for forever. Nettleton's only scoring came on just quick plays that they just scored. Bam, they scored. Bam, they scored. That's how Osceola's done tonight. Osceola hadn't had the ball a whole long time. Nettleton's offense has been on the ball a lot longer than Osceola's has. They just haven't put but 26 points to Osceola's 42.
Oh, man.
Airing it out. John Nettleton catches the ball. And touchdown! I just said the passing game hadn't been going. From the 41-yard line, a 41-yard pass play to John Nettleton has put 6 more points on the board for Nettleton. Woo!
Score is 42-32. 10-15 left to go in the game. Well, I was wondering, I saw 3 wideouts. I was wondering if he was going to go with the pass play there, but I wasn't for sure. We've seen a bunch of wideouts a lot, so nothing unusual for that.
Cuts the score to 10, or the lead to 10, rather. They're going for 2.
Got to figure they'll do that.
Yeah, you got to go from 2 here on out till you catch up. You got to get within 1 score, because if Nettleton kicks a field goal or kicks an extra point, rather, they're still 2 scores away. If they make this, they're only 1 score to 2 point away. Catching up.
Luke Maddox
ran to the outside,
there
cuts it in. 2-point conversion is good.
That brings your score 42-34 with 10:15 left to go in the game. Still a lot of time, but you want to make sure your defense can go out there and hold them. Don't want them to score, that's for sure. Puts a lot more pressure on your offense. But kick it to Littleton. He's had problems keep holding on to the ball tonight.
I'd kick it as far back into that corner as I could, like they did. And that's kind of what they tried. It's going to number 1. I don't know who number 1 is, but he's got some speed.
Oh.
Jones tried to strip it. Didn't quite get it out of there. Number 1 gets it all the way to the 41.
That's Arthur Mitchell. And 85, Jeff Colbreth in on the tackle for the Raiders.
39-yard line, first and 10.
And you know these Raiders are tired, especially these Iron Men that play both ways, like Johnson and Tennyson and Neldon.
Maddox.
Morgan. And then your line, you got Carville and White.
Well, you know Maddox has got to be tired. Much running as he's been doing tonight. There we go.
Mosley,
Look at that.
Look at that. Stopped after a gain of about 3. Nettleton says we are not ready to quit this ball game.
Adam Stone, number 80, in on that tackle.
3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. Under 10 to play. Osceola on top by 8. I believe Nettleton has all 3 timeouts remaining.
Yes, they do.
And does Osceola. No, Osceola's only used 1.
Yes, they have.
They're down to 2 timeouts. Quarterback Thompson under center. Pitches to Mosley, who runs. He's still on his feet, close to a first down.
They'll give it to him. Not to sound too presumptuous, but they've gotten good spots.
Mosley did get it. He had enough. The ball was at, no, they're gonna measure it. No, they don't need to. The only reason they need to measure this is to mark it back on the hash. But this is a first down. This is clearly a first down. The ball is on the 50-yard line.
These guys just want to get it precise. They're doing a fine job tonight. Want to make sure they can get it precise.
By football's length, first down. And the PA guy tries to get the crowd into it. By screaming for a first down for the Seminoles. Nettleton's D is into it. Look at their sidelines over there. Look at their players playing cheerleader. They know this game is under 10 minutes. Somebody's season ends in 10 minutes. Osceola's got the upper hand right now because they've got an 8-point lead. Handoff to Mosley, bounces to the outside. Blake Tennyson leads the charge. Neldon in there, Thompson in there, Morgan in there. About a 7-yard gain for Mosley.
Tennyson, you all right, buddy? Lipping a little bit.
Tennyson has been slow getting up. He was slow trotting back to the huddle earlier on the kickoff. I was noticing.
All right, now here's a big 2nd down, 2 yards to go. Big play for the Nettleton defense.
And off goes Littleton, hit the backfield. Tripped up by Morgan, but lunges ahead. Oh, no, they're marking his knee down. Only about a half-yard gain. So actually Morgan did slow him down. So it's 3rd and 2.
We talked about that 2nd and 2 being an important play. This 3rd and 2 is an even more important play.
The far line judge marked it.
What do y'all think?
The ref or the PA guy just asked them what they think.
Asked the crowd what they thought about the spot on that ball.
They're going, oh, that was a good spot. Yeah.
I didn't know they could do that. Both teams getting hyper. Handoff goes to Mosley. Oh, what a big hole. Big hole.
Flag on the play.
Yeah,
probably.
face mask. Johnson knows he face masked him. He looked around really fast for a flag. Yeah. Tack on 5 or 15 onto this. Tack on 15 onto this.
Big play there.
I thought it was unintentional. Man. Going all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Very big play here. All right, defense. The Raiders want to stay in this. These guys are going to have to hold on to this Seminole offense.
1st and 10 from the 20. Need to stop them here. Mosley up the middle. Drug down at the 10. Close to a first down.
John Nettleton got him from behind.
He rode him there. Grabbed onto the jersey and said, come back. Close to a first down. He's got a first. They're going to measure it.
You sound so surprised.
These refs have measured everything tonight.
Well, hey, we talk about the football game being a game of inches. They're just trying to get everything precise.
I know, but they take away from the flow and they stop the clock. First down. Come on, just go ahead and signal it.
No.
No. Inches.
That's going to think an even bigger play for some talk about big plays for the defense. This entire drive has been a big play for the defense. Important all the way through.
Mosley's over the 100-yard mark for Osceola with that carry. And he had it there.
And a touchdown.
Untouched. 10 yards in. Touchdown.
That moves the score up to 48-34 with 7:27 left to go, and the Seminoles on top.
Nettleton has to stay composed and get back in it. Answer right back. Thompson going to go out to kick his extra point. And why shouldn't he? Well, obviously, this is the most points Nettleton's given up all year. 48.
And probably, for that matter, the most points Osceola's given up all year. I don't know for a fact, but I would
venture a guess and say, yeah. Kick is up, and good.
But typically, we haven't seen it go too far back there. Typically, the up backs get it. Thompson kicks off. Nettleton looks like he's going to field it.
You better get the ball.
They landed on
it
there.
Ball.
Landed on it at the 28, looks like.
Nettleton needed to get on the ball there.
So here comes Jared Johnson and his offense. Going to try to put some more points on the board here.
Ooh, 1st and 10 Nettleton. Probably tired.
Two thoughts are running through my mind right now. The first one is, if Johnathan Adams wouldn't have started this ball game, it would have been much closer.
Yeah, minus just 21 points.
The second thought is, Johnathan Adams is out of this ball game, and the score is close.
But Luke Maddox tries to turn it up and couldn't get much as they just beat him out to the outside, and he only got 2 yards out of that.
Luke Maddox on the carry on the right end, making stop for the Seminoles, number 25, John Littleton.
Maybe just a yard's what they gave him.
Gave him 1 on the play, brings up 2nd down 9.
Any way you look at it, Luke Maddox has set the Nettleton single-season record tonight. Well, for rushing in a season. Not in a game, but it's 6:50 to go tonight. It's ball game. Johnson to pass. Oh, skips it to intended for Nettleton. He just threw it too quick. Johnson's trigger tonight has just been a little too quick and underthrew it. Brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Raiders.
We've been here before.
Now we're on our own 28. Got a nice 72 yards to go, 62 yards to go for a touchdown. 72.
Oh, nice pass.
And he dropped the ball. Ball hit him between the numbers. The senior dropped the ball. Brings up 4th and 9. You got to go for it. You're down by 15 points. Well, no, they're going to kick it away. 6:40 to go. And trust their defense to get the ball back for them without letting them score anymore. Hurts to see that. A 3 and out this late in the game, down by 15. Deep in your own territory. Maddox better get a good kickoff here. Nettleton's had many breaks tonight, folks. If you've been watching the whole game, you know that's going over Littleton's head. Good Nettleton bounce all the way down to the 35. Zach Gartman downs it. Where? But Nettleton's had a lot of breaks tonight. 7 turnovers by Osceola. 2 interceptions, 5 fumbles. 1 fumble return for a touchdown by Luke Maddox. Nettleton offensively has not got much going. The Seminole defense has shut Nettleton out.
We just lost some lights.
That's what I just thought.
Right over there.
Half of the light switch over there went, or half of the light pole went out over there. It got darker.
Yeah, it did. I thought somebody's turning out the lights. I'm like, game's not over yet.
Can't turn out the lights. The party's not over.
Ref's taking a look at it. Nah, no big
Ref
deal.
says we can see.
Yeah, let's play ball.
1st and 10, Osceola. Draw play to Littleton. Strip the ball. Come on. Oh, not hardly. 6-yard gain for Littleton.
Maybe we'll see another one of those interceptions that we've had nice luck with
Nettleton
tonight.
needs to. Nettleton can't rely on turnovers. Their defense has to stop them.
Yes.
But
Defense,
the turnovers are nice. Yeah.
defense needs to step it up in this series for sure. For sure.
Getting cooler out here. 2nd 5, a little draw there. Mosley fumble. Ball's on the ground.
That's Nettleton's ball.
Yes. Yes.
21.
81. That's Adam Stone. He came up with it.
Yes.
The 6th fumble. Good call, Kyle.
Woo! That's what we needed. Let's see. Is that 49-34? Is that your score?
49-34, yes. The 15-point lead for Osceola.
Now, Nettleton still has 3 timeouts left.
5:46 to go. You need a touchdown and a 2-pointer to cut it to 7. Have a chance at this one. Raiders season in the balance. Johnson stops, drops to Neldon.
Good
Got
job.
one man over him, stays on his feet. He's still up, all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And falls out of bounds.
No, I don't think he's out of bounds. He's still in bounds, I think. Is the clock? Well, yeah, the clock has stopped, so he must have got out of bounds.
Smart play. Very smart play. Want to keep some time on. Want to save. We don't want to use our timeouts here because you want to hope you get the ball back and then you want to try to use them, or even to stop the clock and force Osceola to turn it over.
A 32-yard pass play.
But anyway, you shake it. You got the ball on the 17.
Wow, 1st and 10, Nettleton. Inside the 20, Johnson fakes pitches to Maddox, who rumbles down to the 15.
Oh, boy, he's mad at himself there.
Maddox on the option around the right end.
It's about 2. Bring up 2nd and 8. Clock's running.
Started late, too. It started by the end of that play is when it started.
What, the
clock?
The game clock, is it supposed to stop? 2nd and 8.
Tennyson and Jones wideouts to this bottom half of your screen. Looking for somebody. Nope.
Oh, no. Josh Morgan didn't keep his block, and Jared Johnson was brought down for a loss of about 5.
Number 3, Irvin Hill, number 35, Khalees Johnson.
Brings up 3rd and 13. Ugh.
4, 3rd down 13 for the Raiders.
We've been here before.
Yeah, ball on the 19-yard line. Nettleton needs to put the ball in the end zone if they want to play next week. That's all there is to it. Osceola defense has played so tough tonight.
Oh, he was looking
He
for...
couldn't get enough time.
He was looking for Neldon across the way there and just Nettleton didn't get there.
Just ran out of time.
Or he might have got there. I wasn't watching. I saw him looking for Nettleton.
They got to take a timeout here to decide what they want to do. 4th down and 20. That's what the scoreboard says. I think it's more like 4th and 17. Johnson under center, getting blitzed.
Oh, man.
Airs it out for Nettleton. Oh, incomplete. It was thrown out of bounds. He just threw it too hard. There's a Raider down on the line.
Probably Curtis. Nope.
No, it's 63 Richard White. And it's starting to rain. Several drops have just hit me on my head and my score sheet here. People scrambling for cover in the stands here. 3:57 to go. Here we go, folks. Nettleton has to come up big here on this defensive front. They've got to score twice. Keeper here by the quarterback, Thompson. I guess Coach Gore thinks that he can run the clock out more on just keepers than anything else. And I guess he trusts his quarterback with the ball more than he does anybody else. Gain of about 1 for Thompson. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Raiders have to get the ball back. In order to have any chance at this game. Handoff goes to Littleton. He's got running room. He's still on his feet. Cuts it back to the inside. Nick Hendricks has a beat.
Get him, Nick.
Nick has a beat. Face mask. Didn't call. Ran him out of bounds.
Terry, we're fixing to get wet.
Well, you are. 62-yard run for Littleton. Now with 148 on the night on 10 carries, including a touchdown. The raindrops are falling, and I'm losing my stats. So I'm going to put my stats up here because I can't keep it. My ink's running. And I'll just call the game from what I see. 3 minutes, 2 seconds to go. Hand up the middle to Mosley. Breaks free and scores. Going away. 25-yard touchdown run for Mosley. Makes it 55-34, and the Raider defense is dejected.
And that probably pretty much seals this game away.
Stranger things have happened. Nettleton's scrambling for cover on the other side as well.
Cheerleaders have their yellow ponchos out. I love those things. They're the niftiest things they got.
.253 left to go in the game. Another score by Mosley. 25-yard touchdown run. May have sealed Nettleton's fate. Kicks it off deep.
Man.
Taken from the 2.
Nick
Hendricks.
He'll probably take a timeout.
Well, we don't need to take a timeout. Well, clock stops until Nettleton gets ready to snap the ball.
Nick Hendricks on return for the Raiders.
And DeWitt Pendergrass, our other cameraman, seems to have gotten his cover back on. He's ready to get back into the ball game. Because it's so raining out here, these guys have scampered furiously and tried to put covers on their cameras to try to protect them. And DeWitt's ready to play ball.
Kind of a light rain blowing from left to right on your screen. Just kind of gently blowing. Jared Johnson follows his big tackle and Luke Maddox for a gain of about 4.
The final of the Pulaski
Six.
Academy National game, Pulaski Academy 12. Nashville will be coming here. 35.
Did he say Nashville will be coming here?
That's what he said. Hey, he's ready to this thing to be over with, I guess.
And I don't think that's definitely set. That Nashville will be coming here. The Nettleton Raiders have something 2 minutes and 7 seconds to score, well, 22 points. May not happen. But anyway, what I was about to say was the brackets, the way they're set up, I believe once you get to the semifinals, the team on top is the home team, and that would, the team on top of the bracket
Would be
be Nashville, and I think Osceola may have to go down there. I'm not certain on that. Don't quote me on that. The traffic is piling out of here. 'Cause there's nothing really. I mean, this football field is set at the school, but there's just nothing for like a mile behind us and a mile in front of us.
It's in the middle of a bean field.
Yeah, it's right out here in a field. And cars, you can see them coming and going for forever. Hand off to Maddox. Oh, Johnson keeps, I'm sorry. Gains a first down. Clock stops to move the change. Minute 14 left to go. Coach Dover is ready to just
First down.
call it a season, I think.
Well, you know, we got to say a big hats off to those guys because, you know, Coach Dover has led a fine team this year with, you know, underneath the leadership of Jared Johnson, Luke Maddox, Nick Hendricks, Jones, Blake Tennyson, John White, John Carville, Richard White. The list is endless. These guys have had a fantastic year.
John Nettleton makes maybe his last reception of his high school career. With 48 seconds left to go, the ball about a 5-yard completion. Nettleton had a great 41-yard touchdown reception tonight. I'm sure he can tell his grandkids about. My last football game ever, I scored a 41-yard touchdown.
Well, next year, Nettleton will be moving up to the 3A East. Thank you. I was wondering what that was. That puts them with the conference with Wynn, Batesville, Newport. Not sure if I left anybody out there. Paragould, Tech, both are in there.
Marion.
So a tough year next year.
Oh, and Osceola, too.
Are they moving back up?
Oh, Osceola is moving back up to AAA, and that will be the end of the ball game. The score of 56-34.
Well, you can't say anything more, but just a fantastic job that these Raiders have done this season, and our hats off to them for sure for what they've done. Do you have any stats over there you're going to give?
I really don't. I put them up because they got wet. 11-2, ending the season for the Raiders with the most successful program in Raider history, I believe.
Yes,
they advanced to the quarterfinals of the AA state playoffs. This week they were ranked number 4 in the Arkansas Democrat Gazette in Class AA. Osceola number 1, and Nettleton number 4. So,
well, like I
that
said,
tells you about that. Out of the last 8 teams, they were number 4.